Hello, my fellow members of Boston Sports Nation. Welcome to another edition of the Rory Rooters podcast. This is the February the 3rd of 2026 episode. I'm your host, Tom O'Shea. Yeah, we got some more of a Celtic themed episode today. We're going to recap Celtics and Mavericks. We're going to talk about a certain trade that went down today for the Celtics. And Pastrnak got Player of the Week in the NHL. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so the Celtics game ended a few hours ago, and pretty decent game for the most part. A duel between Jaylen Brown and a Mr. Young 19-year-old straight out of college, out of Duke, and also a Maine kid, Cooper Flag, who became the youngest player to have for 3 straight games of 30 or more points. But in the end, the kid from Atlanta and also one of our star players, if not right now this season, our star player, Jaylen Brown, out-dueled a Mr. Cooper Flag in the end. And the Celtics end up winning this one by 10 points, 110-100. Start the Texas road trip or back-to-back days against the Dallas Mavericks. So, yeah, pretty neat. All right, so the game began as Celtics kind of got off to a little bit of a rough start, kind of like the Bucks game, but they rallied back, and then right after that, just didn't look back afterwards. Mavericks did kind of make a little bit of a run comeback, like maybe late in the game, but in the end, it was to no avail. Celtics ended up holding on. Yeah. And here we go. Is it 2 straight? I don't know. I think it's 3 straight wins. I could be totally wrong, but 3 straight wins. Yeah, for your boys in green in Boston. Yeah. All right. So here we are. So as I said, Jaylen Brown, he had 33 points. He also had a double tonight too. So he had 11 rebounds as well too. A lot of guys in double figures tonight, at least in points wise. Peyton Pritchard with 26 points off the bench. Nice, very nice. P. Rabbit. All right, 16 points from Mr. Luka Garza. Nice. And then 11 points from Derek White and Sam Hauser. Nice. All right. So as I said, Jaylen Brown led in rebounds with 11. It was 11 points, as I said, with 33. Assists, it was Peyton Pritchard, 7. P. Rabbit, nice. The reason I call him P. Rabbit is because when he became an NBA player his first year, everybody kind of considered him to a young little Eminem with dark hair. I thought, okay, nice. And the character from 8 Mile, B. Rabbit, is basically Eminem's kind of character or kind of in that movie, which is based on his life. If you don't know, yeah, it's kind of like his humble beginnings and stuff like that before he got into rap and became Slim Shady, growing up in Detroit. But anyway, yeah, so that's why if anybody wants to know P. Rabbit, that's why I kind of refer to him as P. Rabbit, because he does look like a little young Eminem with darker hair. Yeah, a young Slim Shady. All right. But anyway, all right. So in steals, also Luka Garza led with 2, and then blocks. It is a 4-way tie between Sam Hauser, Nitish Keita, Baylor Shireman, and then Luka Garza with 1 each. Nice. So as I said, 47 out of 60 or 96 in a field goal range, 49%. 13 out of 39, 33.3%. So, I mean, it was okay free point wise. And then 3 out of 5 in free throws, 60%. Or 60%? Yeah, 60%. All right. 9 turnovers, not bad. 20 personal fouls. That's not good. But yeah, still in the end, I mean, still got the win. to start the back-to-back nights because, yeah, as I said, we're going to Houston, but we won't jump ahead just yet tomorrow. So, yeah, 33 points from, yeah. So, Jaylen Brown, I mean, yeah, him and Cooper Flag, the young rookie for the Mavericks, I mean, he was also kind of dealing too, and that is kind of neat. It's his first year in the league, and he's literally kind of like achieved a stat like that. That's kind of interesting for Cooper Flag. Also, Maine guy. Yeah, he's from Maine. Yeah. Celtics were kind of thinking of maybe getting him, but it just to the point like it wouldn't have worked out in the draft. I mean, unless they traded a draft pick, but that wasn't going to happen. Yeah. Did Kyrie play tonight? I just want to know. Nope. All right, man. Yeah, Anthony Davis wasn't. Yeah, he's been out for a few weeks. Anthony Davis. So yeah, Ryan Nimhart, Andrew Nimhart's the brother got to play 3 points in 11 minutes. Well, okay, 11 minutes and 47 seconds. Sorry. So this is Andrew Nimhart as in the Pacers guard and stuff like that. Also, two former Gonzaga players. Yeah, yeah, former Gonzaga Bulldogs. So yeah, so that's it about this game. I can't really go over too much. I wasn't really fully paying too much attention to this game. Alibi was I was at another basketball game, a high school one, so I couldn't really totally watch the game. And when I got home, I thought, yeah, it just was getting a little bit late. Yeah. All right. So at the end of the night, we are 32-18. So we're tied with the Knicks right now for second in the Eastern Conference right now. Knicks have kind of, won 7 straight in a row. Yeah, I don't like to see that. And as I said, we're now tied also with the division lead in the Atlantic right now. Still, Detroit keeps on leading the East right now. 3 straight for them. And 7 straight for the Hornets. Man, maybe we should start taking this team seriously. Maybe a sneaky team. Sneaky good team. All right. Man, the Kings have kind of fallen off. 9 straight losses for them. Oof. I was about to say they really want that pick. They really want that number 1 pick. Man, they're just gonna just tank. Yeah, well, they're doing the tanking well. Them and the Pacers. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Anyway, here's another. So, all right, let's get into the news of the day that happened before the game. So, I don't know how to say this, but the Celtics have acquired from the Chicago Bulls a Mr. Nikola Vucevic. Nice. So they got him, and in return, sadly, we had to give up Anthony Simons and a second round draft pick. I'm not really sure which year it was, but yeah. Well, good. That is kind of good to get Vucevic. Yeah. Although I did kind of see that we probably did go over the luxury tax to get him now, but whatever. You have to do some things to get a championship, and if that means, doing that, so be it. And James Harden is going to the Cavaliers. I did see that stage. Darius Garden. They finally I was about to say they finally figured or finally got fed up with him in Los Angeles. The other Los Angeles, not the Lakers. Yeah, the other one in town, the Clippers. Yeah. I'll say we don't like him. There was a time where he thought that dude was likable, and now he's bad. Now he's an asshole. Now we don't like him. He's unlikable. Him and his dumb beard. Yeah. Oh damn! I'm trying to find this. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, it was 2 second round picks. All right. Oh wait, no, I think. Wait. So we're getting a pick too? Here we are. All right. So taking a step forward, ducking the. All right. So yeah. So we did kind of get a Celtics did earn a B. All right. Good. Good. All right. Nice. So that is kind of good to get Vucevic. I mean, that's a dude. I mean, that was apart from Aeneas Keita. I mean, who else do you want to go with a big man right now? Garza. I mean, he's doing okay now, but still, it's just, Shireman. He's still young. Where get a young or get a veteran, proven veteran like Vucevic, and here you go. Yeah, nice. Right. I kind of like this trade. Yeah, nice. It is kind of sad though to see Simons go, just for the fact that now he's starting to catch fire. Now you thought, okay, is he going to be here long term? Is this the long term solution? Is this a replacement for Drew Holiday? And then you kind of start him like seeing like, okay, so what's his purpose of the team like earlier in the season? Then looking like the last few weeks or so, I mean, he started to kind of figure it out and has been that guy off the bench, like literally the 27 points, like literally Sunday, kind of like were kind of the reason like we kind of won on Sunday. Yeah, it was kind of like just having but if it is what it is, good. We got another big man, especially a proven big man too. I want to see him play. Wonder if we'll see him tomorrow against Houston. Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, I kind of do like this trade. When is the deadline for the NBA? Should know this. All right. Yeah, but the NBA trade deadline. NBA trade deadline. Here we are. Those are really. Oh, here we are. It is Thursday at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Or whatever time zone you live in. Yeah. All right, so we got until Thursday to make another trade or something like that, or if we want to make more trades. I don't know. Then that might be it. That might just be the only trade we do make. I mean, and if that's the case, all right, so be it. I'll totally hate it. All right. Hmm. In other news, looks like David Pastrnak got Player of the Week for Well, actually, we should also mention this too. What we were just talking about Jaylen Brown just earlier. Yeah, he also got Player of the Month too in the NBA, and well deserved for him too. Yeah, but also David Pastrnak for the NHL, he got a Player of the Week, so very nice, well deserved for him. Man, all of our star players are getting notorieties and stuff like that, or weekly and monthly notorieties. So yeah. So yeah, you know what? Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Player of the week, player. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Got nothing else. Well deserved. And then let's wrap it up for the evening. All right. So the Celtics do play again tomorrow. It is a 7 p.m. Once again, another 7 p.m. game, 8 p.m. Eastern time. But whatever time zone you live in, just check what time it is and see when it's on. Tune in. Yeah. I say that for our international listeners, which, by the way, I think we did have a new. Looks like when I looked at the stats, it looks like we had like a little bit of like somebody from the Ukraine tuning in. Yeah, the Ukraine. Yeah. We have a couple of listens in Germany, if quite a bit in the United Kingdom, UK. I mean, there's like 3 that are in England, but I'm not sure where the other 6 are. Scotland, the north of Ireland, or Ulster, or Wales. I don't know which one. And quite a bit in Australia too. I did see a few Australian listeners too. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's why we say whatever time zone you live in, you know what to do. Tune in. Try to tune in. Find what time zone you live in. Tune in. And this game, as I said, will be against the Houston Rockets, and this will be the last one of the road trip, and then we go back home on Friday and take on the Miami Heat, but we won't jump ahead to that game just yet. All right. So the Bruins play tomorrow. I think they play on Thursday. I could be told. Nope. Yeah, they both play tomorrow, too. And that game will be against the Florida Panthers in in Sunshine, or should I say Sunshine, Florida? That can't be a real town. All right, well, it's down near Miami, so basically it's near Miami. Let's just face it, the Florida Panthers are basically Miami's hockey club. Let's just admit it. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, they'll play against the Florida Panthers in Florida, and I believe, as I said, so this is a 6 o'clock puck drop, 7 p.m. Eastern time. As I said, whatever time zone you live in, you know what to do. Check what time it is in your time zone and tune in. And this game is a TNT and HBO Max game. Wonder we'll get Paul Bissonnette. Yes, about to say yeah. As like an analyst, Paul Bissonnette spitting chicklets. Yeah, and this game is significant too because this will be the last one until the 26th of February. Because next week we'll start the Winter Olympics, and everybody's got to report, and the NHL will stop playing on that day, or stop playing on that week, right? Yeah. Well, at least Thursday they'll stop playing. Yeah, stop playing. Yeah, but this will be the Bruins' last game until after the Winter Olympics, or on the 26th. So, all right. I got nothing else. There was a little bit of Red Sox news. I mean, looks like Casas might be ready by May. He'll return after his tearing his knee up, so he will be back in May, I believe. I think. No. Oh. Well, I did have it. No, I don't. Well, it looks like he could be. I don't know. He may be back, but I did hear something about him being back. Let's see something else too. Drake May, youngest quarterbacks to reach a Super Bowl since Dan Marino. Oh, that's an interesting stat. Huh. All right. Good to know that. All right. Hopefully he does play on. I feel like he will play, but whether he's effective or not, if you haven't heard by now, everybody's getting upset about his shoulder and stuff like that. Like, oh no, will he be able to? Yeah, I don't know. Kind of heard it might be gamesmanship from Mike Vrabel. I don't know. Try to get the other team to thinking like, oh yeah, we got this. Nah, maybe I don't. You, yeah. So yeah, I think that will pretty much about do it. It's late. I want to go to bed. I got something going on tomorrow that I want to get up for, and yeah, that's about it. All right, so thank you guys for listening. Make sure to follow us on all of our podcast platforms and stuff like that. And then we will see you tomorrow to recap Celtics and Rockets and Bruins and Panthers. All right, and whatever other Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins news that needs to be reported. All right. See you guys. Banyana.